But problems don't get solved. They shoot it to another problem, basically. Let me explain. So I was working with a friend of mine some months back, and he was randomly sharing something he had seen on Instagram about why urban areas, right, they flood more than rural areas. We've all seen this. You see more flooding in Lagos, for instance, than you would in your village, right? He was saying something about how us paving roads, having concreted compound, those interlocking that is to make your house fine, they actually stop rain from naturally soaking into the ground. What the government did is that they built a drainage system to compensate for this. But then those drainage system, they need somewhere to send all that water. And if those places get overwhelmed during heavy rain, or if the outlets get blocked, you end up with worse flooding than you would have had originally. So basically, the very system they created to prevent floods can actually amplify them. This got me thinking about a rabbit hole I went down on recently about Australia ecosystem problem. So they brought in cane toads back in, I think, 1930 to eat their beetles that was destroying their sugarcane crops. Mission accomplished, right? Right? Wrong. The cane toads multiplied like crazy and started eating everything else. Australia has millions of these toxic toads and they are still spreading. The solution became a way bigger problem than the original beetle issue they even had. And it's not even just in Australia. That's the crazy part. There are a lot of stories. There's also a famous story from India where during the British rule, they wanted them to reduce the cobra population. They're like, oh, you know what? We're going to give you so amount for every dead cobra you guys bring in. This sounds logical, except that people actually started breeding cobras just to kill them for the reward money. When the government caught on and stopped the program, people are like, oh, you are block our, no hope for us now. They released all those farmed cobras back into the wild. The craziest part, they ended up with way more snakes than they actually started. Crazy. This actually made me start seeing pattern here. Problems don't essentially get solved. They just like shape shift into different problems. I don't think it's entirely a bad thing. Problem creates more opportunity, right? And the smartest people I know, they're not just solving today's problem. They're also watching out for where those solutions might break down. Let me tell you this. If you can spot today's solutions, will become tomorrow's problems. Trust me, you're already ahead of everyone else still celebrating the original fix. So it's actually a good thing, right? More problems, more opportunities. Tell me what you think.